this is Michael NCY store. Let me go ahead and set this little automatic here real quick here. It's climbing up the hill. Okay, there you go. Making sure I let it dry for a second. I'm going to just show you guys the air conditioner vent here. I actually breathe better now since I installed that hood filter, the airflow hood filter. It almost feels like you're getting out of California into Oregon. A little bit more fresher air than California. So I'm here in my neck of the woods right now. I'm about to go ahead and pretty much, there it goes. Look how it turns. See that? It managed to turn where I'm not driving or anything like that. And the car is controlling by itself. So I'm just letting it kind of gear and steer on itself. Going about 25 miles. There we go. My hands on the wheel. Pretty nice. So I'm gonna go and turn in here, my neck of the woods, just to come in, and I'm gonna go and we're gonna go ahead and take care of a few more things, and also got some new items to share with you guys, like I always do. Enjoy it. I also bought some Rust-Oleum, and again, anything I use you can see in my product description. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay that out for you guys. So let me go and pull in. Oh, there's a little black cat. Good luck, bad luck, who knows? It's Halloween, now's over. Okay, so here we go. This is Rust-Oleum here. I'm going to use this to actually take care of that rust issue. You guys probably seen this in my scooter video. I use this to take care of the bolts and rust, but just let it sit for 30 minutes or so, and then just rinse away. So we're probably going to rinse the rim right afterwards. We're not going to do a thorough wash in the car. We're just going to rinse it. But I mainly let's go and open the trunk and get some ideas here. Got some new stuff to share with you. We're also going to open the cap here. Hopefully it'll stay. Oh, by the way, this is pretty much 1 day of usage here. Let's see how much stain it's caused. It wasn't too bad, right? You can see there, right there. Just a little spaticles here and there. Yeah, I'm going to open this guy up real quick. And I want to talk to you again about the PPF. Pretty much take care of the little small little thing. We're going to actually probably open this and reveal it. I would let it sit for a cure at least, or train it for at least a good, 72 hours or so. But I'm just going to take it off and show you where it's at right now. You can see here, it's no longer lifting because the tape's on it. But when we take it off, do it right now actually. It's kind of dirty too. Okay, there we go. There you go. Feels a little bit rigid. Give it a good thumbprint. There's two solutions that people usually use when they're doing the PPF. They use what's called a slip solution. It's a mixture of pretty much Johnson's shampoo, like 10% and then 90% water. And then also they use a tack solution to keep it a little bit more tackier. And that's pretty much where the alcohol comes in. They use the same ratio, 10%. And then they try and use distilled water. If you don't have one, just use purified water. You're good. Oh, this one's a little hard to get out, all the tape. I hate leaving things behind. Should have peeled it a little differently, but it's okay. Now we got tape underneath there. Kind of hard to rub off now. All right, well, that's fine. We'll probably deal with that later. But you can see here, it's not that bad. This might be maybe due to the little bit of the heat. Okay, but it definitely tacked it in though. So don't have to worry about that for a while. Again, they're going to be covered by the floor mats too, so it won't be too bad. And I'm going to show you the other side while I'll do it the right way. I actually did have already the soap solution. Oh, this is it. That's all we need. Extension cord, a heat gun. If you don't have one, just use a hair dryer. And let me go ahead and open this up. We get started. Everything is code now. There we go. All right. So yeah, what we're gonna do is with the Rust-Oleum, I was thinking of pretty much using it for the areas like the rims and stuff like this. And I realized these rims, one thing about them is they actually, I mean, I know you can take them off like this, right? Just do it slowly. There we go. Comes right off. I'll set them here in the grass. This side is fine. You see here, it creates a lot of rust. And what's not only that though, this is new. I hardly take it off. You see here, I have no rim rash right now. None whatsoever. But these things are almost equivalent to getting a rim rash already, because look at what it did. See that low right there? And these are just made by the plastic. It's unfortunate though. that maybe Tesla could have come up with a better way to actually allow this to mount without digging into, you know, the powder coat. I mean, it's just digging into the powder coat. You can see there. And it's actually from this side right here. This right here is causing it to dig. These little edges right here. Yeah, not even these. I don't think they are. But you can find out right here. Watch. We'll put this. We'll grab it the way it's supposed to be. So you can see here we're leveling up this one. And then if you look at it, oh, it actually is digging a little bit. So all these little pinpoint areas where the plastic's protruding a little bit, these little teeth right here, these guys, yeah, they're the one that's causing all these marks. You see that? They're digging into. Again, this car is made in August 15, 2019, and I probably took the rim off for washing maybe the most 5 times. So it's fairly new. So what we're gonna do is gonna spray some of this Rust-Oleum, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna leave it on there, see how this sprays. Okay, there we go. It hasn't come out yet. There we go. It's like a gel. There we go. Get that all over it. I wouldn't recommend using your hands. You could probably get better with something like Q-tip. Speaking of which, we'll need to get our Q-tip out anyway. And you know what? I did actually have the soap solution here mixed with Johnson's Baby shampoo. So I could have used that. And I'll go and open it right now so you can show you. All right, let me put this in here. I had it in here, this second level. I knew I usually have everything. Put it in here just in case it ever spills, it doesn't get all over other things. Another security of Velcro. Oh. Struggle to get this guy open. There we go. Try to do it one hand, sorry. I don't have my tripod on me right now. But yeah, this is my slip solution, you can call it. A baby shampoo, 10%, and the rest water. So whatever you do, just kind of put maybe one nice drop of Johnson's Baby shampoo and just some drinking water. If you don't have purified distilled water, you can just use that. And then let's go and get this one here and give it a good rub. I think this will work. Oh, look at that, it's already working its magic. You don't want to really spray that much. You could just get into the crevices area there. Just to make sure it doesn't eat our alloy powder coat. You can see there I'm working it. This stuff is pretty good. Again, the link is in the description. Just let it set for 30 minutes. Let it do its magic there. You can see I took a cloth to it and it still didn't really rub off that easily. So this is it. This is what we're gonna go for. Just want to make sure I get to the higher upper level. Yeah, it's a little slimy, isn't it? It's foaming up too. Alright, let's do this thing. I'm going to wipe off the excess stuff just in case it becomes abrasive on the non-areas that we don't need it to be. So let me go get a clean cloth here. So that's a little micro cloth will be better. Oh, this is fine. It's for the rim. It could take a little bit more abrasive. Just don't want to get outside to the powder coat area. Just want to keep it within. Then we're going to rinse it off with water because I got to clean this out a little bit anyway. It's very filthy. This is ceramic coated, by the way, these rims. That's why you can see, don't see any of the brake dust actually sticking. You can see here they're just like coming right off. So yeah. All right, so we got one down. Let's do the rest of them, shall we? And we can bring our little, we can use the same Q-tip. So we're gonna do this one guy first. Oh, it's better to do it with two hands actually, because it needs to actually, yeah, see how it goes back and forth on each other. There we go. You always want to make sure you set it far back from you, because you'll accidentally probably step on it and it'll crack. Look at this guy, like a funnel here. All right, that's it. Just take enough. Again, this is a fairly new car. Tesla's always improving, so hopefully. This is just like a clear funnel underneath, inside. See that? It's just hollow. It does have an end to it, so it's not completely all the way hollow. There is a closure. Just want to make sure I get all of it on the surface of all the rust area. There we go. Make sure the very top are all covered. Some of here are not covered, see? There we go. All the dry area. Probably better if this thing was spray of mist, but it actually sprays like a gel, sorry. So now I'm trying to get to the very top. All right, so there we go. You're probably gonna go through a couple Q-tips. Again, I just don't want any to. Let's go work the other side. This is where my back is gonna call for me here in a second. Let me go and just get this guy. All right. That it teeter tots. Yeah, it's so much easier with two hands. Let me go and get the rest of these. That way you guys can see. See if I can squeeze it. Okay, let me see if I can do it this way. You guys can still see it. Two hands so much easier. You just kind of grab it, balance. That's it. So much easier. All right, let me take the other on off too, that way we can get started. Okay, here we go. Get back to where we go. Try to get all that upper area there. You guys can see it. All that gunk. Okay. So much easier with a rag. You can disperse it and feel if you're missing a little spot or anything. Yep, that should, and then just take the edge, the other side of the edge of the towel. That's not exposed too much of the fluid. Let's go ahead and just kind of wipe clean. I just wiped the face of the alloyed area. I mean the powder coated area. Just don't want it to stay on there. Then we're gonna thoroughly rinse it out anyway after this, and then we're gonna make sure we're gonna dry it up. So let's go and do the other side as well. All right, here we go. The one with the bolt's probably going to be hard to get your finger into, so it's probably a reason why you want a Q-tip on the other one. So you can see here, all the rear ones pretty much has the bolt area because it's rear drive, I guess. That's why. I don't know why, but only that one. Anyway, I'm taking the same wet area of the cloth. I'm using it as like my marination rag. See if I can squeeze it in there. But it works great though, as far as getting it in there. You can see it's already doing it, a little bit of it. Remember how bad this was? Yeah, I just wiped it off like it was like paint coming off. And just let it sit for 30 minutes. Should be fine. Yeah, so here we go. We are going to put that down on here. Yeah, Tracy, just working on my tire. Cleaning the rust out. Yeah, for some reason. It's weird. I guess I didn't rinse it out good enough. Oh, it's just a little minor. People get freaked out when they think it's rust. They're like, oh my God, all the internal combustion component. No, it's not. It's just the surface rust. It's not like internal rust, but that's okay. Try to explain to my neighbor. All right, there we go. I think we got everything in here. There we go. Okay, take the dry side of it and just clean the powder coated surface. Leave the other one still kind of marinated in there. You can see there, that one's so much thorough. So I'm gonna do the rest of them as well and get it thorough. Come on, there we go. Using the same wet rag. We're gonna go for it. Squeeze it in there and then just give it a whirlwind. There we go. Use the other side, clean side, wipe off the excessive off the powder coat area. There we go. And just let it marinate again. The areas that you want it to marinate. You can keep all the, oh, there we go. Do the same thing with this one. This one should be easier because it's straight hollow again. Yeah, these surface rusts aren't bad. Look at that. Clean as a whistle, right? Look at that. Almost good as new. Probably better. Yeah. Alright, then just wipe off the excessive. Again, we'll time this. No more than 30 minutes. We'll come back with the hose and just hose it all down. Make sure. Okay. So let's go ahead. We should use our thing to hold all our thing and also set it properly too, right? Oh, you can't see me for a second here. Okay, let me wash my hands real quick before I go further. Feel like a jelly substance. Just want to make sure you rinse it really nicely. The fingers that are exposed to that stuff. Really like jelly. We'll use this also to rinse out the wheels. And then I'll do another video to show you how thoroughly wash your car with appropriate detailing. Okay. Alright. Get my clean rag here. Alright. So let's check out our bag here to hold our wheels, right? Still brought it with me. Among other things, among other goodies. So I can't wait. Let's put these guys for now in this little safe keep bag here. I bought two of them actually, so I can actually show you guys the difference. In fact, why don't we do that now? I think this might be the other one. I always like to make sure I get two products to compare. And then I list the best one in the link description because I don't want to do you guys wrong and just give you the cheapest price and yet the most par, mediocre product. You might as well just pay the few extra bucks and get a really nice one. So this one, the other one, you remember how it came in? It came in a big box, a thin one. This one came in like a foam kind of deal. Again, they're all made in China, which is fine. As long as they're still quality that we can actually see and feel, we'll know. Alright, this one's going to be tough to get open. Let me see if I have my tripod here. There it is. Okay, set my tripod. Alright, so let's get this guy open. Again, all these items here are in the link description below. I'll only put the one that I actually personally use and feel they're comfortable. Okay, let's see this one. Now, some of them claim that they'll fit 19 inch as well as 18 inch. I preferably, oh, this feels like much more thicker than the other one. Let's compare it. So we got two here. We got this one when it first came in, and we got this one. Let's compare the size. It looks almost identical, the same to me. This has a zipper, stainless steel, well, silver color. This is a little bit more a regular zipper, but it runs smoothly. This one, it runs just as smoothly. Let's see what the inside is. A little pocket this way. That was the whole thing here, but it's actually this way. Just a little, this pocket right here. A little smaller, not half full pocket. This one's half. It does it straight half. So I know it also has a little mush too, so you can organize things. Okay, that's a plus, right? That's a plus. This one doesn't. And let's see the inside. So we might have been better off with the first one, which I'll make sure I'll find exactly that link. Again, this does have a little bit more of a nicer zipper, but not much if you don't care for the shiny chrome to flicker around, you know? They could have made this black. I would have been okay with it too. Chrome, I don't know. All right. Got it open, sorry. Trying to open it with one hand. All right. This does not give you any kind of insulation, meaning you're going to stack your rims and they're going to scratch each other up. So this guy right here off the bat, lower pocket, no mash, no insulating seam. So you can see the difference between why I order several, just to make sure I'm giving you guys the best referral product, because if I do you wrong, you know what I mean, you're not going to trust me in the next order. And that's why it's not just about selling a product, it's actually about showcasing which one is good. See, this one, they give you insulation, which helps a lot, especially when you're trying to put all your wheels in here. So we can start with the first one. Since they're how many? I don't even know why they need to give you 4. 3 would actually cover the wheels, because if you look at it, the first one could go in the very bottom with the wall, but I guess they even want to protect the wall. So that goes to show you what the quality of these things are. Okay, so this one you can adjust it. You can set the level of Velcro, which we'll do right now. I guess I assume you can just, you know, continue on from one after another, you know what I mean? There's not so many anyway. So, see that? I got all the way to the very bottom of this. And then we're gonna go for that one. So let's do this one too. Again, they could just easily just given you 3 would have been plenty actually, but I guess they gave you a spare one just in case you want to put something on top of the wheel, which is kind of cool of them. You can't overlap these guys, so you have to find another Velcro. So you want to make sure that, you know, when you press it, you just go off one to another. So you can flick it here just to make sure pattern looks good. Slap that down. This one's pretty easy. I don't know why they don't sew the seam the other way though, because it does seem like it has to force against its thread. If you look at it, it has to force this way. Oh well. Let's do what it's gotta do. Alright, so we got 2 so far. And then let's go with the third one. And then really the third one's all you need after that, unless you want to put something on top of your wheel. So it's understandable. Who knows what else people want to put inside here, right? You can, I mean, it's pretty good storage. You could put maybe your charging cables. If you really want to just keep one bag in your trunk, you could probably put your charging cable, have it not scratch your rim. You could put this layer on top. You're good. It might create a little bit of pressure point. Maybe you want to put the charging cable on the very bottom, or because it's heavier, but then you use it more often than the actual taking off your wheels, right? So that will probably serve. You notice here there's another room for one more. So we'll do it. We'll do the whole full thing. We'll do the whole full spiel. You can just flatten it out like this. Okay, and then just go for it. Get the edge of one, continue on. Okay, and you see this one, this is not gonna really give you much Velcro after that, but it works still. Awesome, there we go. Okay, let's go and put our rims in there. And then you know what, let's give this a fair try. Let's see how this actually fits onto our rim as well. So we'll take 2 rims in comparison. We'll close it up. Let's go with the first one. We'll put in the, we can put in the very top or maybe the second level. That way it can close thoroughly. There we go. Slide in there. All right. Not bad. Okay. We got one set in there. We could probably even put two. I'm afraid to put two sets in this guy because, again, there's no insulating level. So let's go and grab one. There we go. You could put one on top, but again, these things will, you know, you can see how much plastic can already damage, you know, an alloy wheel that's powder coated, let alone just rub each other. All right, so there we go. So let me go and close these guys up. Okay. You'd be surprised, actually, this was the more expensive one too. You would think it's actually, they give you a little bit more for your buck, but I guess this other company, they're just starting out. They want to make sure they earn their reputation. They did a great job in, you know, giving you the half of this at least. They could have gone full. I don't know why they don't want to. I mean, there's something against going the other side of the circle as well. But yeah, they give you a little mush, so it's kind of different than this guy here, which doesn't have any mush. You're on your own sorting it out, which is not a big deal. You bought this mainly for the wheel cover, right? So let's find out what more it does for you. The material, this actually feels a little bit more premium, to be honest with you. This feels a little more like those disposable grocery bags they give you that last a little bit longer than, you know, just the cheap plastic bags, the, you know, the reusable, I guess, fiber one, maybe made from plants. Okay, so here we go. Here's our tote. This looks good. I can confidently say. We'll set that down. It stands on its own. This looks a little bit more bulkier. You can see how this one actually almost kept its shape. Let's see. You can see which one actually holds a little bit more firmer looking, more solid. This one actually, no, they took a lot more care in their design at this product. Look at that. They even give you a little bit where it bends, a little bit more enforcement. This one's just straight up, meaning just flat. This one's sewed, a little bit thicker sewed versus this little thin one. So this is like maybe an inch. This is more like almost good 2 inches by 1.5 inches. So yeah, overall, I would definitely refer you guys to this guy's tote bag. This beats the other one. Okay, let's put the rest of them in there. So this guy is the winner. Get the rest of the wheelbase in there. All right. See how it looks when it's fully loaded, right? There we go. These wheels are badass. I don't know why people, you know, disagree. Some of them, it's either hate or love on these wheels for some people. All right, so let me go and turn this over. We'll start. I guess we could start, since they gave us extra padding, we'll start with the extra padding already on the bottom, okay? Then we'll start our first wheel replacement. Okay, done. We'll start with our second wheel replacement. Well, we'll leave that there. We'll get some more out here. We'll put that on the very top if we have to. Again, these wheels are a little bit dusty, you know, in my standard anyway. Okay. All right, so go with the third one. It's almost getting full. All right, there's the third one. Now these guys are designed to fit 4 in a set. So you can see here, there's the third one. Now the fourth one. Last but not least, how these are coming along. Gonna get the water hose to it soon enough. There it is, that's the fourth one. And we are gonna close this guy. Easy to close, actually. And I feel very confident. I wish I had one more layer, I guess. Now I'm really wanting 5 layers instead of just 4 only. But I only really need 3 the most. Feels good. It's not too heavy. You can see there. You can plaster it in there. It stands on its own. Now your wheels are protected while you're doing the rest of the stuff with your car. Again, we're gonna do some great stuff to our car. Probably gonna put some caps as well on there. So let's go ahead and get started. I guess I can bring this computer in a little bit. I'll leave it out here. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna change out our gas tank cover plate we have here. Also, we have some more items here. Let's just do an unboxing right now while we're here. Let's see what else is in this guy. Get a razor blade. Oh. Oh. There goes my roller. It's a nice cool morning too. This kind of weather right here, it's great for washing your car because the sun's not pretty much out, and yet you still have light to see what you're doing. So it's actually perfect. Oh, I actually put my foot in here and it closed my trunk. That's all right. We are here already. Let's see what's in here. It might be the new covers there I was going to tell you guys. Let's see how it looks. Again, I always order multiple sets of something so I can really test it out before I endorse it. Oh, straight off the bat. Made from China. They bring us everything. There we go. Except for our scooter parts. We don't really recommend Chinese brand scooter parts, no offense. Taiwanese is make a little bit more superior quality control. There we go. Yeah, there was also issue with, oh wow. There was also issue with Tesla getting in China. They installed hardware 2.5, which is autopilot capability, but they claim that since no one who ordered full self-driving, they don't need it. They didn't put it on. Oh, look at that. It came in a nice, really nice package. It's like Iron Man. Actually, let's see. I want to see how good it looks. Now this right here, you know, traditional, a lot of people what? They put it where you have the 5 separate lugs and you have a center lug. Well, this guy right here will actually just take the whole thing and put it all at once. So it's like, it's gonna be cool. It's like Iron Man cool. Yeah, I like it. I was thinking of giving it a little bit of red. Let's see if I can get one open. We can put it on a little bit right now. Hopefully that thing doesn't take out the paint while we're doing this. Let me get my razor blade. Okay, let's cut one out. And they put in a nice secure package. A beautiful package too, actually. I kind of like this kind of transparent look. Peel one off like an orange. Oh wow, it is really, really beautiful. Oh wow. It's almost perfect actually. A few little, you know, I'm not sure how long they'll last, but maybe it's in the plastic. But let's see how they are really inside. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna test it out right here. We got our actual, I guess they call these ABS painted center wheel cap, which, you know, it's supposed to hide the ugly, what do you call that? I guess my lug nut didn't do too bad. Huh? Oh yeah, there is no scratch on this. This thing is nearly perfect actually. Look at that. Look at that gloss. Wow, beautiful, isn't it? Oh, careful. The center kicks. One wants to fall out before you do, and I guess this rotates. So this Tesla Model 3, I don't know. I think I'm growing onto this. I like this design. At first I saw it on the picture. I didn't think it was like it might look tacky, but I can see why. It's like a digital version of 3. You know, we're in like the, you know, this is a pretty much high-tech car, right? So it actually fits in really well with the theme. Okay, I don't think I put. Yeah, this is dry, so I don't have to worry about that. This one I have to worry about. So let's go and fit this in here and see how it looks from afar. I don't want to push it in, that's the thing. If I don't push it in, it's not gonna... Okay, we can get an idea, right? I gotta admit though, it looks... You know, it looks like it's been overspray painted. I mean, from the reflection of the red, right? I hope it doesn't look too cheesy. We'll find out. I mean, it looks pretty nice still. I just don't know how long it'll last. I mean, the paint quality looks really good. It looks like it's gonna stay. And it does look like it's overspray of all these areas here, but they're not. They're just a reflecting light. So, what do you guys think? Let me know on the comments below if you guys say yay or nay. If nay, we'll take them out. That's why I put these under additional accessories. They're not, these are definitely not one that I would probably say for sure. It's a must-have. The must-have ones are the traditional 5-lug ones and with the center cap if you actually need to take out your hubcap. So these are just as fine with me. But this is all I'm putting in my car. I don't know. I mean, I almost like the stealth look, meaning not having it, to be honest with you. If you look at this one, okay, and then we can compare it with this one here. This one seems so much more factory aggressive than actually adding a little. This looked like this looked like it's supposed to be removed before it's a finished item. Before they actually have real manly bolts on there. So that's what I'm thinking. It's you might like it. I mean, let's go from a far zoom. See how it looks from afar. What do you guys think? Yay? I can't get a feel for it. With or without? I almost think having without probably looks even better. Like again, I like the clean kind of dark stealth look a little bit, and then the flashy red just seems a little bit more ice popping. Not eyesore yet. It's still, I mean, the quality of the product looks really phenomenal. I'm not sure if I push this in. I ordered one without the 3, and that's going to come in directly from them because they don't have prime shipping for that one, so that won't take till next 2 weeks or so. We'll see. Just imagine it without the 3. I don't think it's going to look any more different. In fact, the 3 kind of helps blend in with the white a little bit, give it a little bit contrast. So let me know what you guys think in the description, yay or nay. I'm going to take it back off. Okay, nothing's touched the foam there. Put it back in this little special container here. Let me set this a little safely here first. Bring this guy out nicely. Okay. Yeah, you can see the quality of it. We'll spin it around. I mean, it looks really nice, you know what I mean? But it doesn't feel like, you know, it doesn't look like it's metal. If it was metal, it might create a little bit more effect. You know, I think it'll be much more, but this is just plastic. So, and you know, with plastic things, it tends to look kind of cheesy after a while. That's why some things I don't put in my car, because I'm afraid it might look overdoing something that looked like you're trying to make it more than it should be. So I'm gonna learn. I'll decide I'm keeping these. If not, okay. So that was it. That was our showcase for that one right there. So let's get started on repairing what we're saying we're gonna do right now after. So let me go and open this up real quick. Put my feet again so I'm down here already. There we go. Open sesame. All right, let's put these guys in here. All these boxes too. Oh, my rims here. I don't know if this can fit in the lower level trunk or not. Well, let's find out. Have to remove everything out of the way first. Okay, so here we go. All right, so there we go. We got that in there. So we're gonna go ahead and put this guy in here. Even if I clear everything out, there's a chance that it actually does not fit in here. I think your rim, your 18-inch or a little bit lesser, is not gonna fit in here. I don't think so, even if you lay it completely vertical. You can tell right off the bat. We take it out. We'll take this guy here. We can just measure it like right here. See that? This still needs a little bit. See that? It doesn't even, and this thing is actually larger than what's in the canal. You can see here, it's inside of it a little bit, but not much. Go on this side, it may be tucking about 1 more inch in. but not much. So it probably really can't fit in there as we probably anticipate. But I love my 3D trunk floor mat. If I am showing you what's great about it, it flexes this way. And it's thin enough where you can put like your bed liner if you're camping. You don't have to take this hard. You know, most people have a hard one, which I understand, they're good for a reason. But for practicality, I think this is weatherproof as well. And it's also flexible, where you can actually put your bed on top of it without having, you know what I mean, when you're camping, you don't feel like throwing things outside your car. You want to make sure you keep everything in your car, you know, just kind of transform it the way you want it to. All right, so let me see if I can scoot this guy back in. Use my knee here. And what's great about these bumper guards is the fact you can do this without scraping your plastic, because those plastic, they are easily scrapable. So that you don't scrape anything right here. It's got a bronze. Yeah, this thing definitely bites. You have to lift it up because it will bite. You normally don't have to take it out. You just have to like tilt it like this. And then, you know, hopefully, maybe we'll come up with something where we can hook it like this or something. Use this actually as leverage. Hook this like right here so we can, but more than likely you don't really hang out here inside the canal a lot. So I know this is kind of messed up right now with all the stuff I'm taking out from it. So let's get started and doing things that are going to be effective here now, as far as showing you how to put the EV plates. So what we'll need is, you might even need a heat gun to soften it. The reason why I got caught up and ripped the other time was the fact it was cold, and vinyl rips easily in the cold weather. So that's what happened there. Let's see if I can open it now. Usually you just tap it here, you know, open for you if it likes me. Nope, I don't even feel like a pressure. Okay, so let's go ahead, open it manually. Maybe we could take it out with it, see how much I kill off by itself. If not, we'll just plug in our heat guns because we need to heat it up anyway to put the new one on. So let me get my extension cord here. I call it heat gun. This is a hair dryer. See which way. Unlock itself. Here we go. All right. Go and plug it in here directly. I think I'll reach. Kind of bound the wires here. You don't want to bound wires too tightly like this. It might damage the cord over time. Definitely don't do the smallest loop you can with your Tesla charger. I make mine about a good, probably at least a feet. Okay, let's drag it. See how far I come out. Okay, there we go. Barely made it here. Put that there for a second. Oh, took too long. Okay, open that guy up again. To get it fully charged, I have the ever no problem. 90% charge, or 85. I never charge it fully unless I'm going on a long road trip. You can probably see it better now with the sun not reflecting. See that? It's unfortunate. It got caught up when it's cold. It brittles very easily, and that's why now I have a bad cover. But it's okay. It allows me to pull and tear this. So let's see where I can start. Now see, there's a little open seam here. So let me try to see if I can get this off cleanly, kind of professionally, right? You remember that tool they gave us with the other, what do you call that? This guy right here? You can use it for a multi-purpose. Right here, I don't even know why they give you a tool for this guy here. It's not like you have to force in the seam with any kind of tool, really. You just gotta, I wouldn't recommend even using a tool for that. You just gotta use your finger. I don't know why. What are you gonna do? Jab the rubber band? I mean, it's literally when you stretch a rubber band, it becomes thinner in diameter because it's taking more space to go lengthwise. So yeah. So what we're gonna do as you can see here, there's a little, see that little open slit there? Alright. Alright, if not, then you can just grab it from here, because I don't want to force it. It helps the adhesive heat it up a little bit. Okay, so we can't do it. We're just going to have to rip. Okay, I'm going to throw this out anyway. Oh, see that? It's supposed to protect your plastic. So it did its job. You definitely, it's thick enough where you don't have to use soap or anything like that. Ah, no, I don't need you to close. Not on my finger. It doesn't hurt, but I just don't like to play with the doors like this. Alright, sorry. You close, not me. Alright, there we go. You can see there we go. That's the part I was trying to grab. So it'll grab it now. There we go. Try to get it all, at least let me know. Maybe 2 big pieces. Anything. Much as I can.